stood back up. I said right into battle, Antica. Obey me. He ordered, even switching between Anticas to try and get one to let him ride, but they all bucked him off and began chasing him down with their horns. Okay, forget this. He snapped, climbing up a wall of glass, to the safety of the camp with an elevated ice pack, clutching his handle. Man, it's a good thing those guys don't get any bigger. Right, and what? He asked her. The animal lovers, well loved, the sight of the Antica. Fascinating. It has the body shape and roughly the size of a caribou, but the larger and stockier antlers of a moose. And they have an impressive footprint. I bet that it's like a nice blanket. And all that. Their antlers are so cool, so wide and big. I bet they could even take down Benevolent. RWBY said an odd yes. I wouldn't mind having one of those bugs on my wall. Roman said. RWBY quite literally gasped at this. Gasp? Roman, how could you? That's just dash, she began. Oh, spare me. You, the rabbit and star student over there, have been whining non-stop since we've been watching these videos. Rage is being a meanie, that Monstrous a jerk, why is nature so cruel? Just give it a rest already. The crime lord shut her down. You three really do nag a lot when watching these. Neo admitted. I mean, we can understand your conflict, Diane, when rage is being biased, or when animals are being killed and maimed. But at this point, we should just accept it. Take hunters killing baby africans, for example. Yes, it may seem cool, but it's no different than hunters lowering the number of rabbits so that they don't overpopulate and become an infestation, or cause too much damage. Blake agreed. Thank you, Belladonna. Also say what you want, but I know there are some gents here who can't deny how respectable a man is when he has the head of a RWBY Roman said, looking at the other adult males. I don't mean to leave anyone with the head on the wall to be respected. Osmond said. Speak for yourself, old man. Adam said. An impressive pair of antlers is a display of hunting prowess. Disagreeing with Oshbin is just a bonus. Hazel declared. Gotta side with them, Oz. I've always wanted a nice buck's head on my wall. Crow agreed. James was a bit reluctant, but even he had to give up. It would make a nice touch to my study. He admitted. Suddenly, a scene was shown of a path being blocked off by fallen trees, before they were suddenly sent flying by something hitting them from the other side, creating a massive mist being created from all the snow being launched into the air, Sai covering his handler to protect her. Then, when the mist cleared, a gigantic blue object with a tiny nest of moose-like antlers, before its face was shown as a glare of oh my gosh. It's a giant. Nora cried out. Did you see those antlers? He was holding back a tree with them. And he flicked it away like nothing. John said nervously. How can it even lift its head with those things? If they are true antlers, they should be made of bone and with their size and thickness, should weigh likely as much as a person each. Weiss let out a panic sound. Adam couldn't help but marvel at the antlers. While he was a bona fide he recognized the ability of the headbands. Very impressive. Those aren't like Diablo's horns. Those are made for impaling prey, but those are made for ramming and destroying anything in its way. It could probably bring down a cliff. Adam said, Teko and Razara smirking as they remember often getting Banbaros to cause avalanches. I take back what I said earlier. That is a stag worth mounting. Roman declared. Damn straight. I wouldn't mind having that head on display in my house. Crow agreed. I would not recommend it. Mostly because of how big it is. With those antlers, it will not only take up the whole whole space with a wall, but even the room it's in. Winter advice. Suddenly, an old man seemed as he lifted that hurriedly. "Oh, no," he said breathlessly. "No, that guy seems familiar," Young said. Katana smirked at this. "Remember that clip from the Shara lore, where that boy said to run for your life?" she asked. After a nod of confirmation, she answered. "That's 50 years later. The first time you saw him, he was 18. In that clip, he was 68. She said, leaving them all shocked. Purple whistled at this. "Man, he aged well. I gotta figure out the secret," she said. "Good luck with that," all three demon women told her. Sai was then seen walking through the Hoarfrost Reach again. The recently discovered Hoarfrost Reach is a wonderful and astounding place filled with incredible wildlife specially adapted to survive in this harsh Arctic environment. He began as he continued his leisurely stroll. He was then seen next to another group of Mantica. Some developed horns in order to defend against predators and other such threats. He continued, then was seen riding on a popo trap. Others became larger and grew thick for pretty much the same reason. He went on, before he was seen doing battle against a Barioth, which led down to the walls to gain better attack angles. And some learn to use the environment to their advantage. But then there are some that take all of these adaptations and mesh them all together. And that's where the Banbaro comes in. He finished as he was seen walking alongside the massive brute wyvern. All of those are excellent adaptations that serve many creatures of our own world quite well. Kenny said in approval. Then you think having all three of those adaptations would be a bit overkill. Delia said. That just means it's well adapted and specialized for strength. Summer told the community. Then, as Sai was seen walking alongside the beast, they noticed something. Another one with tiny front legs. Well, we know what they aren't specialized for, reaching out for and grabbing anything, Cinder pointed out. It seems that all the brute wyverns are like that, with the exception of Brachydios, Pyrrha pointed out. Well, they do seem to mostly be theropods, which often have very short limbs, so it's not surprising. But, I will admit, these ones seem even shorter than normal, compared to Baroth or Uragon, Ren theorized. He continued to walk alongside the horned creature as it continued through the Arctic region. A gentle giant, Banbaro wants nothing more than to simply go about its day without any issues. Despite those intimidating horns and its equally intimidating size, the beast is actually perfectly peaceful and won't attack hunters or other monsters unless it is attacked first, or it walks into a fighting process, and which point its situation response is always fight, not flight. And it does have a few natural enemies that for whatever reason, it is unreasonably aggressive towards. To Barioth, the only predator with the size and power to match its own and throw it around like a ragdoll. Sai explained that the event he just explained was shown on film. And to be honest, a territorial Piscean wyvern who does not permit the domestic brute wyvern to access the woods. And while peaceful, Banbaro doesn't like people telling it where it can and cannot go. He added as the new Piscean wyvern battled the Banbaro in a manner quite reminiscent of Baroth and Gerardus. Everyone enjoyed the battles between the beasts, but they couldn't help but wince when Barioth not only sank its massive tusks into Banbaro's neck, but also whipped it around like a ragdoll. Poor Banbaro. That has to hurt so bad, Velvet said, her ears drooped fearfully. We already saw Barioth throw it around before, but it's still crazy to see something that big thrown around like the thugs I threw around at Junior's Club. Young said. You did what? Summer demanded. She decided that this wasn't the time or place to reprimand her stepmother, but made sure to give her a stern warning. We'll discuss this later, young lady, she said, before looking back at the screen. noted. I'm surprised Bavaria let it get back up. It would be easy to finish it off while it's down. Then it has a meal for the next week at least. Hazel said. A lot of these disputes are more about territory rather than food. Besides, Bavaria only eats the software inside, so getting through Banbaro's thick skin, fur, and muscles would be more work than it wants to put in. Rosara explained. Sai was then seen following the beast in the ancient forest? In keeping with this, I can go wherever I want attitude, Banbaro. Well, he really goes wherever he wants. He's an invader, along the lines of Deviljo and Betelgeuse, wandering around in any environment on its journey to do whatever it pleases. So, how it took us so long to find it, and having to go to an entire separate landmass before we discovered them, I have no idea. It even appears in the Elder's Recess, although I have no idea how they don't sweat to death with their thick, heavy fur in such a hot locale, especially its superheated and volcanic lower reaches. He declared, as far as the beast in the Elder's Recess, that it looked like it was sweating profusely. That's cool that they can do anything. That way you don't have to go to a super cold place like Atlas to see them. Laura said. Still, like he said, it's weird for something from a cold climate, covered in thick fur, to go somewhere really hot. Blake agreed with Sai's logic, before smirking. It would be like White's first month at Beacon. She added. No one told me there, it's very warm and have insane heat waves. How could I have possibly prepared for that? She thought, remembering how she suffered during the first night at Beacon while trying to Nail. There were a few times her white dress or combat skirts had been soaked dark gray from all her sweating. I'm kind of surprised it isn't getting heat stroke like Lagombai does. John said. Back in the Hoarfrost Reach, Sai continued to follow Banbaro through its daily life. So, as previously stated, Banbaro is absolutely massive, potentially even the largest of all brute wyverns, rivaled only perhaps by Durangoros. It even dwarfs the massive Deviljo, the world eater. Though, to be fair, the measurement we have might include the horns, not just the body length. Sai explained as some numbers appeared in the center of the screen for a moment. Length in feet. Deviljo man, 60 feet max, 82 feet. Banbaro man, 70 feet max, 97 feet. The text then disappeared and the circle from walking. In fact, while this is only a theory and needs far more research to prove or disprove, I personally am of the school of thought that Banbaro is actually a close relative of Deviljo, much similar to how the Therizinosaurs, Sai began, before a large bipedal dinosaur with a broad torso, long neck, long beak-like snout, and long arms that ended in three-fingered hands with absolutely no claws to show. Text below agreeing with this fact. May have had feathers. We're actually close cousins of the dinosaurs. Sai explained as they kept walking. This left most of them in shock. It's even larger than Deviljo? That's unbelievable. How can survive in areas with little to no vegetation, like the Hoarfrost Reach or the Coral Highlands? Winter asked in shock. Geez. Even if I just mounted the head, it would probably take up half the space of the room I put it in. Crow said in disappointment. Some were intrigued at Sai's theory. Interesting theory. They're the same category of creature that grow to similar sizes, but that's not nearly enough to prove it. I wonder if he has more reasonings than that. Ironwood said. If he doesn't, he's crazy for making stuff up. Leo said. That's not what these guys have been doing this whole time. Emerald asked for the sword. Then, they saw the image of Therizinosaurus. Whoa. This looks so cool. And look at those claws. RWBY said excitedly. They must be absolutely massive, based on their size, compared to the creature. No doubt, they were excellent for defending against predators. done essentially the same thing. Penny pointed out. Cy was now fighting with the Banbaro in the Wildspire Waste. And similar to Deviljo and its ability to dig up and launch boulders at its enemies, the Banbaro can use its giant antlers to down trees and use them as battering rams on top of its own battering ram body, or dig up and roll giant boulders at you that you desperately need to run away from, Crash Bandicoot style. Unlike Crash, however, these boulders change depending on the environment, becoming freezing boulders in the Warfrost reach, lava boulders in the Elder's Recess, and effluvium boulders in the Lava. Also much like the Deviljo, Banbaro is most vulnerable to the Dragon Elder, although it personally does not possess an organ to channel the ancient energy as Deviljo does. Cy explained as he smiled and sliced down the length of the beast's body. But honestly, with those horns, do they really need it? He questioned as he avoided several charges. Ruby, Young, Neo and Nora all laughed at the Crash reference. That sounds just like Crash Bandicoot. Those things are awesome. Ruby giggled. Yeah. Those boulder stages are really cool, even if you can't see them well. Young agreed. That remake is super hot, though. What did they do to it? Nora questioned. It's the same exact game, but with better graphics. Don't complain about something that's not true. Neo snapped. Some like the detail that the boulders changing based on location. Very smart. Because boulder from the ground would of course have different effects based on what they pick up. Very clever. It has brains for a brute. Cinder stated. It knows it's picking up a big boulder, but it might not even be aware of the properties of the boulder. It just knows it has something big to smash its enemies with. Iliad said. I'm sure it's smart enough to realize what it's doing. Velvet defended the monster. It's smart enough to know it can use weapons, and even different weapons in a situation. That's a decently high mark for intelligence. Ren agreed. Back in the Warfrost Reach, Cy walked alongside the creature once again. A massive creature with thick, tough skin, tougher scales, and lots of muscles, covered by a thick layer of fur that protects from the cold, as well as providing cushioning from blunt objects and resistance from sharp objects, and the teeth of predators. Only the massive fangs of a Daria are able to get through what would only be a mouthful of fur to other predators to do damage to the flesh below. It is very well adapted to go just about anywhere and take on anything it might run into. The only thing I do not understand about it is when it gets enraged. Well, this happens. Cy explained as the creature roared, and it suddenly sprouted a strange horn, suddenly sprouted up on its nose. Most of the screen went black, except for an animated dog girl who had a mug of coffee, with a jalapeno in it. And she looked rather confused and somewhat angry. What the FAQ? She questioned. Everyone was confused by the sudden clip of the apparent faunus girl, but had to admit, their reactions were similar. Then they noticed something. Does that faunus chick have a jalapeno floating in her coffee? Roman asked. I mean, I've heard of coffee having a bite to it, but that usually means it's bitter. This is pushing it. Roman said. That's one way to get a kick out of your coffee. Coco stated. Cy was now wearing his hairy mantle as the enraged creature looked for him as he focused on this new protrusion. I mean, what? Why? What is the point of it? At least Anjanatha's nose bone rises up to improve its air intake for its fire breath, but this? It makes no sense. Why does it have this? Why does it need this? It looks like a plan, but with those giant antlers, there's no way it's stopping anything that looks like another bird or a hot dog. Or the nose of a certain blonde celebrity who's known for saying wow dot. Cy ranted about the creature's appendage. Adam nodded in agreement with Cy's reasoning. Exactly. That horn has no possible practical use. If anything, it just ruins the monster. It was amazing, now it has a stupid giant nose sticking out for no reason. Disappointing. Adam said. Come now, Mr. Taurus, there are plenty of animals that have strange features that seem to have no apparent reason. There's no need to shame them for it. Austin told him. Name one. The former challenged. Very well, the Barbarossa birds have a vest and clothed to the point of impaling the skull. Linda declared, horrifying everyone. An actor with a strange nose. Penny asked. I think he's talking about Oren Wilson. John gasped. That must be your world's version of him. Fair enough. Katana said with a shrug. Sight quickly leapt out of the way of another charge as the creature rushed towards him once again. Known as the ferocious bullfighter, Banbaro's fighting style certainly earns this title. As you no doubt discovered by now, its main method of attack is charging at those massive and deadly horns, occasionally picking up trees or giant boulders for extra impact, as previously stated. While it doesn't often use this method of attack, its tail is massive and heavy to counterbalance the weight of those massive antlers. Speaking of the antlers, they are incredibly sturdy. With enough repeated force, they can be broken, yes, but they don't fall and crumble to pieces in the same way Diablo's horns will. No, the most you can do is break off the sharp tips at the end, but there will still be plenty of horns left to run you down and bulldoze you, or simply crush you underneath their massive weight. Sai explained as he battled against the massive moose-like beast, text at the bottom reading these are broken horns as the horns appeared only slightly chipped at the end. So, wait, are they horns or antlers? I'm confused. Blake asked. What exactly is the difference? Roman questioned. Horns are a bit of both, but mostly keratin, and both males and females have them. And they stay around permanently. Antlers are entirely made out of bone, usually only had by the males, and they fall off and regrow every year. Hazel explained. They are antlers. Confirmed. Sai just didn't pay enough attention to what he was saying. Katana said, hiding the fact she was checking the wiki. Then, they somehow screwed the antlers on. Incredible. All that punishment, and it barely looks like they've been damaged. The edges simply look a little frayed. Pyrrha said in amazement. No wonder people make weapons and armor out of monster parts. They seem unbreakable. Winter said in wonder. I don't know about that, you have to break them off the monster to get them, but yeah. Seems like a good idea. Crow agreed. Sai then managed to knock the mighty creature down. Of course, everything has a weakness, and Banbaro is no exception. Despite the fact the beast can enter climates of great heat, such as the wildfire waste and even the Elder's recess, the creature is vulnerable to fire-based climates, as well as the dragon element, as stated earlier. And as one might guess, with all that weight on top of it, if you attack and weaken the legs and do enough damage, the creature will come toppling under application. In all honesty, despite its large size and great strength for its size, it is surprisingly low on the threat level, many hunters able to deal with them relatively easily. Its sheer size is the only reason it's not a meal for many other creatures, and as Barioth proves, that cannot always save it. Sai explained as he finally managed to capture the beast. What? Impossible. How is it only a low-level threat? Why that? Yeah, it's pretty shocking. They're actually about on the same level as Dodogan, both 1 star for Master Hunters. Tekko explained. But don't get confused, Master Hunters aren't like super soldiers compared to regular hunters, they're just more skilled and have better gear. Technically, a rookie could handle anything a Master Hunter goes up against with the right gear. So, yeah. Banbaros are tough, but it's not like you have to one-shot other dragons but if you stay to its side, it's basically harmless, like Banbaro flash and tackle. I would realize. See that, Mom? Brute force only gets you so far, but if someone can get around it, you're in big trouble. Summer lectured her daughter since the time was right. Okay, Mom. I get it. I'll work on dodging more often. Jan grumbled. Don't worry. I'll help her with that. Neo assured the Rose matriarch. Sai was then seen walking alongside another Banbaro. But that was where our knowledge on this creature comes to an end. Once again, its discovery was rather rare, so we've only been able to discover the information by giving up to this point. But what we do know is that this guy is pretty great. A relatively peaceful herbivore roaming where it pleases. And if it happens upon you when you're in a fight with another monster, if you keep your target between yourself and Banbaro, the ferocious bull wyvern becomes a useful ally. So this is one invader I would happily run into on my hunts. He finished as he finally stopped and watched the beast peacefully roam away to wherever it pleased. Many were pleasantly surprised by the possibility of a moose-like monster being an ally when fighting another monster. That could be quite useful. Penny said. Well, duh. It's only a massive, super strong monster with giant antlers ramming into whatever you find, probably with a giant rock or some trees. Coco pointed out. Meanwhile, Ruby and Nora went into pretty danger mode. Ruby was imagining herself beside a Banbaro, the ferocious bull wyvern fighting with a villager, toppling the world eater, and then flinging a boulder at a wyvern brim, with Ruby petting it like a cow. So amazing. She said with stars in her eyes. Oh, no. She's gone into fantasy mode. Cinder said. Meanwhile, Nora was imagining herself riding on top of a Banbaro as it literally bulldozes over monsters, brim and passage, while laughing away. Yes. I am the Moose Queen. All shall bow before me. Because I am queen of the castle. Moose Castle. She declared. Ren. I'm worried about her. John told his friend. I think we all are, John. Ren agreed. You guys know the drill. What do you think? Katana asked. I love it. It reminds me of Cedius, but on land. How it looks big and scary, but it's really nice and only attacks when it's provoked. And its horns are just awesome. Ruby cried out. Yeah, it's a total badass. How it knocked down that wall of trees was epic and throwing boulders and trees around is epic. And it goes wherever it wants, so I can get behind it. John agreed. Oliver, as usual, was thinking of how effective they would be against a plant, but he kept that to himself once. Yes, they are very impressive. Also, I could imagine their fur would make excellent coats or blankets if they could be shaved and still handle the weather. But I dread to think of the devastation their antlers would do to Atlas paladins and military land vehicles. He explained. I think the boulders changing from place to place is quite impressive. Imagine if we could just stick some dust crystals in a large round and let them borrow and then hit the ground. That would be quite a show. Cinder declared. I also agree that it's lovely to see it's a calm and free spirit. I wouldn't mind following and studying one in nature myself. Pyrrha said. That might actually be pretty cool. Or maybe try riding on its antlers. Emerald said with a smirk. That might be pushing it a little. Velvet said. Oh, come on, Bun Bun. Life's no fun without a little risk. Coco said. I just want to lay on its back or put my face in its chest. As long as I get to cuddle in that fluffy fur. Summer said it all. Well, I'm glad you guys got your dose of awesome and fun, because these days too. Well, they'll be awesome, but also kind of terrifying. And Brady's reaction to them fascination with tentacles? Katana asked, to which they groaned and nodded. Both of these next two elder dragons are about tentacles, she said. Winter deadpanned at this. What? She asked. Why else, to see all your reactions. You know, for the LOLs. Katana explained. There was a short pause, all spoke up. I can respect that. They all said. Thank you. Now prepare yourselves. This is one of the true monsters amongst monsters. A beast whose appetite makes Deviljo seem reasonable. The creator of the Wyvern's End. Nakarkos. Katana declared, playing the next video.